Hi, everybody. This might hit a nerve with certain people, and it's normally new parents or parents with very young children. I'll say this: I raised my daughters. They were born in 1991 and 1992. This is before computers, cell phones, etc., and I'm so glad that they were raised at that time. We didn't have a computer, a desktop, until 1998, 99 ish, maybe 97, but it was just a dial up and you only had so many hours a month. And so I'm grateful for that as well. We didn't have tablets or screens. We just didn't, a screen we had was in the living room and you just turn that sucker off, and go outside and play. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but what gets me today with not these cell phones, but cell phones, is the amount of times people are more connected to their cell phone than one another. I'll tell you what happened a couple of years ago. I'm in a restaurant, I was eating my breakfast, and look across, and there's a mom, dad, two little kids, a 4-year-old and a baby. Baby was in the high chair. 4-year-old was next to dad. Dad was on his phone the entire time while his 4-year-old was trying to talk to him, but he was too busy on his phone. I don't know if the guy had work or whatever. It was a Sunday morning, and you'd think you could put it off during breakfast. And it was an hour I saw this going on, and I walked up as I just had to. And I said, "Sir, you have a lovely family." And I said, "But I noticed during the past hour your son was sitting next to you and trying to get your attention, and you were on your cell phone. I don't know if you have work or whatever, but this it goes by fast. So might want to consider answering his questions or just interacting with him." And that was it, and I walked away. We were at a restaurant, so it's not like he could scream at me because he was with his kids, so I chose a time and place. But it makes me really, really sad that you see a baby and like a baby old enough to hold a cell phone where he or she is fussing and mom or dad gives him a cell phone. What's going on? Why don't you talk with them? But I'll tell you the truth. My sister-in-law has a beautiful little foster child, um, who is 5 years old, and she loves me and I love her. We hang out together. She was with us this past weekend. Yeah, it's she struggles because I don't have games on my cell phone. I don't play games, or I don't have a tablet except for reading. But that's the way it is. And consistently she'll say, can I play games on your phone? No, we're hanging out, we're talking, we're spending time. We don't see each other that often. Let's hang out. No, I want to talk with you. I want to hear about your life, and I want to learn things. It's just let's talk. Let's read a book. Let's. But I feel sad. I don't know. I guess because I was raised, obviously I'm 54. When I went to see my grandma, we hung out. I helped her with her sewing box, and we would make things, and we would talk, and we'd interact. How are we going to get back to that? It's not like we can ban cell phones and tablets, and we can't tell other people what to do. But I'm sad. I'm truly sad about it. The personal one-on-one time. Boy, I'm so glad I had that with my grandmothers. My my paternal grandmother Helen. She had these little flexible tracks that you'd connect together. I don't know what they were called. And you'd put it at the top of the couch. You'd like angle it. It was like angled. And you take the car and you put it in it. Zoom! It was just so simple. We just talked and she would cook, and I don't know. It's the interaction is lessening over time, but it's not too late. And the thing is once your baby gets addicted to that screen and that's their form of entertainment, how in the world are you going to get them off that? Like the Nookie, when my youngest daughter had a Nookie, we had about 8 of them because we traveled in the military. We had to have that Nookie. When you take that Nookie out of her mouth, they scream and they don't know how to go to sleep. How can we get them off these tablets and cell phones without them kicking and screaming? I don't know. I don't know what to say. But anyways, that's all I've got, and I'll be back.